Welcome to Too Old and Too Slow, and welcome to the 2022 season. So here I am at the start of 2022 and we're testing at Croft. Quite a long old drive up. I had to stop off and pick the car up. The car's been with Mark all winter for a major rebuild, so there's been quite a lot of work done to the car. It looks the same, but trust me, it's been completely stripped and reassembled. So, before we start testing, let's have a quick look at the work that Mark's done on the car. So here's the car. After the little accident I had at Silverstone in the last season, we've got a new radiator. I had two made, and the steering arms have been straightened out. It's had a new extinguisher fitted. That's compliant with the new regulations for 2022. It's got these nozzles here, which are for fire suppression inside the car. The chassis is a different colour. It's been blasted and recoated, and the gearbox has been cleaned. Engine's been lightly worked on. There's just a little bit of head work just to put some new valve guides in. Other than that, not much work on the engine. The exhaust has been shortened. So let's see if I can feel any different. I was lucky enough to get a garage with the rest of the team. The Shaw's Motorsport team had 5 cars out today, and lots of help. So if anybody encounters any problems, at least there's people here who can help iron out those pre-season niggles. So gloves on and let's go.
Okay, so here we are. This is the beginning of the 2022 season. Come to Croft to do a bit of testing. First session, I wasn't quite ready, had a few problems with the car, but now that's all sorted. This is the second session, so here we go. This is the first drive out of the 2022 season. Running the engine in, so I've got to be a little bit gentle, no more than 5,000 RPM.
Right, just got to be gentle with this engine, so taking it as easy as I can, just get a few laps under my belt. First thing I notice is the steering isn't aligned. I just need a quick check when we get in at the end of this session. So this first session I'm just cruising around at 5,000 RPM, taking it easy. Turn into tower, and then all of a sudden snaps on me. Don't know what that is, but that definitely isn't right, and I think that's the end of the session for me. It's time to hop out and see what's gone on with the back of my car. As I hop out, I can look at the rear right hand wheel. That's at an unusual angle. Yeah, that's where the problem is. So that's the end of this session for me. I have to get the truck and a ride back to the pits. Back at the pits, Lee quickly identifies what the problem is. Yeah, just a bolt needs to be reinstalled, and soon enough the car is back in one piece and as good as new. So time to jump in and get a few more laps in. So here we go, back out again. Car is feeling much better now. The steering's been just adjusted. It's just one of the splines was out on the steering rack, so that's all fixed. The steering wheel's pointing the car in the right direction, and I can gently increase my speed throughout the rest of the day and give the engine a chance to run it. As the sessions continue, I'm still just taking it easy, don't want to really hammer the engine too early, and then I glance in my mirror and I can see my camera start to point further upwards and upwards and upwards. Whoop, there we go. fantastic having Lee and Mark from Shaw's Motorsport looking after me for this session. Constant advice and guidance, not just technical but also some tips from Mark, who's also a qualified instructor. So really good effort from the guys. I'm very appreciative for all their hard work over the winter and also at the beginning part of this season. Towards the end of the day I could start to put in some slightly more consistent laps. I didn't really go 100% out because I still getting used to the feel of the car and trying to get myself comfortable with driving a race car, which I haven't driven for about 6 months. But the session at Croft was great. There wasn't too much traffic. There's some pretty quick people who I could follow, and I was just starting to recall how the track goes and enjoy the flow of the track by just getting plenty of laps in. As all the racing drivers who watch this channel will be able to tell you, there's lots of time to be gained, especially through Tower and also through this faster part of the track. But it's what testing is for. It's giving me a bit more confidence in the car, as well as blowing away the cobwebs from the winter without any competitive driving at all. So Croft was an ideal place for testing because it's got fast corners and slow corners, and also an ideal place just to make sure that the car's running right for the first race at Snetterton, and that is coming up really quickly. So thanks to all the guys from Shaw's Motorsport who were there for the test day, and also all the hard work they put in over the winter.
Okay, so that was introduction to a bit of testing that took place at Croft. So we've got a busy-ish year ahead. Work is tremendously busy. Flying continues, and when I'm not racing, I'm going to be flying this summer. But the racing meetings we've got planned so far is April. We're going to Snetterton. May, unfortunately, I can't go to Silverstone to race at the GP track in May because I'm away in the simulator in the US. June is 2 meetings in June. We've got Cadwell and then Donington. I'm really looking forward to getting back to Donington again. August is Alton Park, a one-day meeting in mid-August. That's not with the HSCC, so that's going to be a bit of a change, but a nice one-day meeting, maybe sneaking a bit of testing before, and I love Alton. September is up to Croft again, so I feel quite good because I've tested at Croft already, so looking forward to getting back to Croft. And then finally the season finale at Silverstone and the National Circuit in mid-October. I'll be making videos at every race meeting, so please come and see me in the paddock. Come and say hello, and I will report on YouTube how each race meeting goes. So here we go. Let's hope the 2022 season is a step forward in the same way that the 2021 was. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff, and I'll speak to you next time.